Thank you and good morning to all of you. We are following breaking news this morning after a mass shooting at a family gathering inside a banquet hall in Stockton. 14 people shot, 4 confirmed dead. The suspect or suspects are still on the loose. We have your reporter, Madison Keevy, on scene. Madison, you've been out there all night. What can you tell us this morning?
Ashley, as the sun is coming up here in Stockton, this scene has gotten bigger since we first were here last night. There's multiple blocks on Thornton Road that are closed as investigators from multiple agencies work through a complicated scene that they say started at a family gathering at a banquet hall, an event center type place. A child's birthday party, as one Stockton City Council member put it, a child's birthday party. Another, as well as the San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office, confirming that of those 14 people, their ages range from juveniles to adults. City Council member saying that specifically ranging from 8 years old to 22 years old. And as investigators work through this scene, they're also working to find the suspect or suspects who are responsible. They are describing this as a targeted shooting, targeted at that family gathering is what we are led to believe here. And they're still trying to answer many questions. Who's responsible, a motive, and who's involved. All of these things playing out on this city block, and then some from a business center where that banquet hall is into a residential neighborhood that butts up to it. All of those streets closed this morning. And, you know, last night we heard from many leaders, one of those, the district attorney in San Joaquin County, and he was very clear with what happens next. It starts with finding the person or people responsible.
Let this ring perfectly clear. In this community in San Joaquin County, violence of this nature has absolutely no place at any time, shape, or form, and children should not be harmed by gun and gang violence.
Now, when we talk about a motive, that mention of gun and gang violence is all we have at this point. They're themselves, as investigators, still piecing through what led up to this. And again, the search for that suspect or suspects, we're not told specifics at this point, is still ongoing. But again, they say that this was a targeted shooting at that child's birthday party. The vice mayor in Stockton summing it up that children should feel safe when they go to get ice cream or go to a birthday party.
Yeah, it really is so devastating. You think about the community, you think about the families, so many unanswered questions. And just, Madison, I do want to ask you, we know some of these victims were taken to area hospitals. There were reports last night that some of those hospitals were placed on lockdown. What can you tell us about that?
Ashley, we confirmed with 2 hospitals, one of those being St. Joseph's, that they were indeed on lockdown last night. In doing a little more research, this is likely protocol in something of a mass casualty incident. That's the typical response when there's a shooting or an incident of this nature with those 14 victims. Hospitals will usually go on what they call a lockdown to ensure that they are prepared for whatever comes next. In witness video that we have been sent from the scene, it was chaotic. There was a lot of confusion. There were people that were scattering when those gunshots started. And so, you know, at that time in those early hours, as we first started learning of this, it was unclear exactly how many victims there would be, and the need in the local medical community here is where those hospitals could take on as many victims. We know confirmed 4 people are dead, 10 people are injured, but we did confirm with those 2 hospitals last night that they were on lockdown.
And we still see, obviously, such a heavy presence behind you. Madison, thank you so much. In the community of Stockton mourning after that deadly mass shooting, Stockton Mayor Christina Fugazi had this to say.
Stockton is better than this. Whoever did this, if you know them, as the district attorney just said, please call Crime Stoppers. You can leave an anonymous tip. We've got work to do, and this type of violence, again, our city is better than that.
Well, Stockton's Vice Mayor Jason Lee sharing a message saying in part, quote, "This moment is not about politics. It's about people. It's about children, parents, and an entire community trying to make sense of something that should never have happened. We must come together, community, council, and leadership to support these families and help bring closure, accountability, and healing." And we are hearing from the governor's office saying in a statement, quote, "Gavin Newsom has been briefed on the horrific shooting in Stockton. The governor's office of emergency services is monitoring this evolving situation and coordinating with local law enforcement."